manning the middle. And for Philadelphia, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And these Philadelphia fans, Bill, unafraid to boo anyone, including their stars on their own team in the playoffs.
And you. I think they might boo you because you did the call for the Kawhi shot.
I did.
Where you were just like,
on the heels of the Philly special in football.
Right.
Right? I mean, they've had these two incredibly interesting moments in sports. Please stand by my side, though, okay, if you don't mind.
Kevin Harlan's a national treasure. Leave the man alone.
Here's Embiid. Here's Richardson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Michael Conley picks one up. The 76ers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Look for Utah. George Niang, he's checked in for Bradley. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And Che's subbed in for Mike Conley. And here's Che outside. That one's not going to go. Simmons with the defensive effort. Richardson against Mitchell. And there's Richardson on the assist by Simmons. Simmons got his third assist on the night. Che kicks to Niang. Mitchell outside. Shoots. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Philadelphia leading by 20. Hilton the pass to Horford. Here's Embiid, and that one good. Embiid's got 7 points in the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Che kicks to Mudia. Bill, it's no secret that your heart lies in Boston. Just what was it like growing up in and around that area?
Well, it's definitely the reason I like sports as much as I do, because it's so sports obsessed. A lot of it is cold weather stuff, I feel like, where there's 5 months a year that just stink, and then there's 3 other months that, you know, it's just smoking hot and humid. And so the sports makes everybody kind of crazy because you're crazy anyway. But there's nothing like being in Boston and something good's happening. Like Celtics making an NBA playoff run, or the Bruins making a cup run, the Red Sox in September when the Yankees are coming to town, or the Saturday before a Patriots game. You can kind of feel it as the community of it. That's the difference between here and a place like LA.
It forms you as a professional.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When Che's all-around game is clicking, especially his long-range offense, he can be as dangerous as they come.
Simmons looking it over. Here's Harris. Got a hand on it. Now here's Che, guarded by Harris. Here's Best. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And the latest I heard with Che is that he's cut a deal to be a rep for Gatorade. Very high honor for a brand that has long been associated with our league.
You said it well, G.A. Gatorade doesn't really just hand out endorsement deals either. They must really love the upside that Che has shown to give him a deal this early in his career. Wow, impressive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
There's an aggressiveness to Che's game that I think everybody can appreciate and respect. Prides himself on keeping pressure on the defense.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And both free throws good for Che. Philadelphia leading by 19. Here's Milton. He's coming off a 16-point game against Indiana. And O'Quinn kicks to Simmons. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Here's Moutier. No points in the game yet for him. Bill, you wear so many hats, writing, producing, performing. You're running the ringer, which is highly successful. What role satisfies you the most?
I would say working with young people and trying to help them get better. I think that's the coolest thing you can do, especially if you feel like you've done some good stuff and accomplished some things and realized some dreams. Like, the next thing to do is just to, can you help other people get to where they should go?
Well, a lot of this wasn't around when you and I were growing up. So
No.
what were your dreams?
My dream initially was just to write a sports column that people read.
In the
That's what
Globe.
I wanted forever, yeah. And then the most satisfying thing is just not knowing what's next, but taking chances and hoping things are going to be fun and work out. You have to have a good team around you, and you have to have like 6 or 7 awesome people that you completely trust who can help you do stuff, because it's impossible to do everything yourself, especially if you're trying to increase the scale of what you're doing. And I think that even works for an NBA organization. You know, it's not like one person running everything. I would say putting a good team around you is the most important thing.
From deep, Shea. Again, Shea missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Niang passes to Best. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Huh? What a group. You look at Shea. He's gotten off to a blazing start and has settled into that number 2 spot in the rankings. A lot of season left for him to jump to number 1, though.
And really not surprised with the kind of talent he possesses to be ranked 2nd already.
And I'm not surprised at all. I mean, we've already seen so much outstanding basketball from him, and this season is just getting started. He's got a lot of room to keep growing.
Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Last time they met was in Utah, where they beat the Jazz.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. Shea with the block.
Making an impact with his defense. I know how important that is to Che in every game he plays. He wants to get it done at both ends.
Niang kicks to Che. Another miss by Che.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Here's Milton. Sweet little floater. Milton's got 8.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
When that pass is right in Che's shooting pocket, he's not going to waste any time rising up for the Che.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making.
Not knowing English, obviously had the big.
76ers with a completely new group now. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Bogdanovich is checked in for Bradley. O'Neal comes in for Murray. James checked in for Clarkson. And it's Moutier in for Williams-Goss. Down low, it's Harris and Horford. In the backcourt, Simmons and Richardson. And it's Milton in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And Bill, when you yourself get out on the court, is there a play you try to channel or emulate, you try to visualize in your mind?
You mean when I'm playing pickup?
Yes, yes.
Oh, well, now, at this point in my life, it's Davis Bertans. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah. Davis Bertans.
Davis Bertans?
Yeah, yes. What a great stroke.
I emulate all stretch fours who don't guard anybody.
Yeah.
That's who I am at this point in my life. I run from 3-point line to 3-point line.
You stay in the perimeter.
Yeah.
Don't tangle up inside.
My free throw attempts are 0 because I don't go to the line.
Just fire away.
And I want you to know I'm there to make an open jump shot. And don't ask me to do anything else, please. I'll set some picks.
Yeah. You are. You're a great screen
Set some
setter.
picks.
You're a great pick and roll.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And a deep three from Jay. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. 16 points for Jay.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Now here's Simmons. Tight defense on him. Top of the key, Harris. Makes it off the glass. Harris has got 10 points in the game.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin, J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. That's tipped. And now Utah, fast break. Shea with the ball. That one goes in. Best's got 5 points in the quarter.
Excellent hustle by Che getting out on the break, not waiting for a second. Immediately took off down the court.
Richardson the pass to Horford. Now here's Richardson, guarded close, and he makes that one.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Moutier kicks to O'Neal. Passes it to Best. But Trey hands it from downtown. Shea's got 21.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Harris outside. From outside the arc. Moutier with the rebound.
And just not able to find the target from 3-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down 1 in the first.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And here's Che outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Horford's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Simmons passes to Milton. Off target from outside.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Well, Bill, I know you've got to run. Marvelous to have you on the program. Wish we could do it more often.
Let's do it right now. I don't have to run. Can I stay?
Yes, you can
All
always
right.
stay.
I don't want to leave.
You have a free ticket here anytime you
I
want.
want to stay, please.
The microphone's always open.
Thank you.
And Clark, you know what? Bill will always give you a great point of view.
And you know what? I think he needs his own barbershop talk show, Kevin. I mean, he's done everything else in media. Go barbershop on him, Bill.
Here's Che. And he overshot that one, missing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Well, you can't give up this kind of positioning, not to a guy like Simmons. I mean, all you're asking for is to get burned if you do.
Che outside. Fires from deep. Another miss by Che. The 76ers shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Second shot opportunity. They get it back. Yep, it counts. Milton's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And so it's Philadelphia in.
Thank you, Kevin. Jay, it is amazing how quickly you have adjusted to the speed of the NBA. Is Rookie of the Year something that's already crossed your mind?
It most definitely.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play. Teams making some changes here. A lot of smart guys playing in the NBA right now, Clark. Any that you spot that could be a great future head coach in this game?
There are so many of them, Kevin, when you spend time around guys and watch how they carry themselves on the court. Usually you look at point guards because they're quarterbacks and coaches on the floor in many cases. CP3, I don't know if he has a desire to coach, but he certainly talks and feels the game as a coach. And Mike Conley, I think he too has the type of cerebral approach to the game that could lend itself to coaching.
That's an excellent starting list. And so in the game for the Jazz, Murray out there with Brantley. Then it's Che. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Williams-Goss in at the one spot. Murray the pass to Best. Trying to end the drought. And he's good on the three ball. Best's got 24.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
They get a hand on it. Embiid with the steal. Doubled by Best. Murray against Robinson. Here's Embiid. Sinks that one from the post. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Bradley, that's for 2. That shot misses. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Robinson passes to O'Quinn, and O'Quinn slams it in.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
There's the dish to Murray. The pass to Brantley. From deep, Che hits it from three-point range. 27 points for him.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Take a look at Harris. He's there in the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting. The fans have really gotten behind him.
And that's the way it should be. Kevin, you could make a case that he should be a starter, but there's just so many great players in the East. Just being in the top 10 shows how much respect the fans have for him.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. Pass to Korkmaz. Pass to Embiid. Inside. Here's Robinson. It's deflected. Clarkson surveying the floor. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Korkmaz passes to Embiid. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. The Jazz also changing it up. George Niang, he's checked in for Murray. Royce O'Neal comes in for Clarkson. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Williams-Goss. From deep, Che. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. O'Quinn's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Korkmaz. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Utah shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Best's shot is good.
Shea with laser focus on that jump shot. Hand right in his face, and he still knocked it down.
Passes it to Milton. Three-pointer. O'Neal with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Che. The basket good off the assist from Mudiay. 31 points for Che.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And the pass to Korkmaz. Ball's knocked loose. Down low. And O'Quinn slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
To the middle. And he dunks it down.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And so much for the Sixers is predicated on Joel Embiid's health. Do they need to restrict his minutes in the regular season to keep him ready for that playoff run?
Well, you know, we've had all of this conversation about load management and managing the minutes of your key players, and Embiid, with his injury history, would certainly be a candidate for that. But we also saw what the Raptors did last season with Kawhi Leonard, so maybe the Sixers take a page out of the Raptors book in that regard.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shea dishes to O'Neal. And here's Shea outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Horford's here's Philadelphia. They're on a 17-7 run. That one good for 2. Embiid's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
From deep, Shea sinks the triple. Shea's got 34. Simmons against Moutier. Milton's shot is good.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. 76. And we reached. It's both teams making substitutions here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Guys, they've done a nice job of drawing countless fouls in this game, and as a result, they've gotten a ton of points at the line.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
You know, after missing his first year out of college due to injury, Ben Simmons ended up winning Rookie of the Year in 2018, proving the wait was worth it.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Then it's Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Shea, right side. The shot will not fall. And Philadelphia the other way now. Puts it up from 15. Rebound by Murray. Utah has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Pass to Williams-Goss. Dishes it to Shea. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Thibault can't get it to go.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can at times be unstoppable.
Kicks it to Shea. From deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. Best's got 16 here in the second half.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Smith with a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
Here's Williams-Goss. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simply.
And they double up Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Pass to O'Quinn. Over Murray. O'Quinn can't hit.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Shea passes to Murray. From deep, Shea. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Smith surveying the D. Lets a floater go. And Simmons with the layup. Simmons got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Here's Best. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Outside, Simmons.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
High arcing shot. Mark, you look at Ben Simmons. Is he the best Australian-born player ever?
Well, you got to remember now, Kevin, and you would know this from your research, Kyrie Irving was actually born in Australia, lived there for a couple of years, and still has dual citizenship. So I'll leave that one to the fans to debate. Irving or Simmons as the best from Australia.
Raul Neto's checked in for Glenn Robinson III. Clark, we're seeing a lot of shooters drawing contact. They have that art form down. They know exactly what to do and how to position their bodies, don't they?
Yeah, they really do, Kevin. And I don't know if anybody's any better than James Harden, in part because he's so skilled with the ball, but he's a really thick, strong, agile guard, which makes him hard to defend without fouling him. And he's really developed that ability to seek contact in a legal manner. And I don't think anybody does it any better than him.
Shea outside. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. For the 3. Good work defensively by Smith. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Ben Simmons.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Shea from deep 3. Utah gets it back. There's the 3. Got a piece of it.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen. Just what a clinical physical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching.
All right, you guys ready to get down to business? We got pleasure doing business with you, Don.
Levi, the pleasure's all mine. Excited to stay in the Che business.